Hey everyone, it's Gio and Alex from Red Tide.
Yo!
And we're here today. We are looking at the Kinetiquettes Mai Shiranui. And this is a 1/4 scale piece. We're going to do the usual. We're going to look her over and let you know what we think. And we may even measure her. Yeah? Got to take a measure down there? Yeah, got to take a measure.
Check.
All right, keep watching, guys.
Yo, welcome back to Team Red Tie, and as Alex was saying, we're going to be looking over Kinetiquettes Mai Shiranui. Now this actually, this is a piece, you know, who's got famous from sort of, she's first appeared in Fatal Fury 2 in 1992, but you probably know her more from either the SNK versus Capcom stuff or King of Fighters. I mean, she is actually the poster girl for the SNK line.
See why?
Yeah, you can see why. She's their sex symbol, and she's basically the Chun-Li of, and a lot of them basically pin them off against each other.
Yeah, this is like the arcade Neo Geo kind of competition with Street Fighter. In UK, I mean, I do recall seeing the King of the Fighter games. I think I had Fatal Fury on one of the older systems, obviously not a very good port of it, but probably like on the Mega Drive Genesis, I think I had one. And I remember they had one in, I think, Coptal.
Yeah.
I think Coptal Swimming Pool had one. But anyways, I mean, it wasn't as popular here as Street Fighter.
States and Asia.
Yeah, but you know, it still made the rounds here for sure.
Yeah. So this is one of 650 pieces worldwide. And the funny thing is as well about this is what makes this actually incredibly special is this is actually based off the art of Stanley Lau, who art Germ, and he was involved in the project of making this particular piece, which is very, very, I think that's quite important and telling because pretty much most of the stuff that he touches, art Germ, Stanley Lau, turns out to be gold, and this is no exception. We had the actual privilege of checking out the prototype of this. We gave our feedback, and pleased to say now we have the production piece right in front of us, a numbered production piece, so we'll be able to tell you what sort of differences we can see and, you know, what improvements have been made, if any.
Yeah. So what we do is let's start down low. So what you got down low is you have
Ninja socks.
Actually, I'll tell you what. We turn this turner on. Oh yeah, just a flick of a switch.
Is it going the wrong way?
No, that's the way.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I like it clockwise. It bothers me when it goes anti-clockwise.
Yeah, I know there's one way. I just want to make sure.
So basically, on the base of this, you have the kind of water, which is the clear resin, and then within that you have the bamboo raft with the piece of bamboo. And there's some really good pieces on there. So, for example, this piece here, which is on the front, you can see like all the clear kind of high gloss, so it looks like it's actually wet. Yes, and then you can see like the texturing on the bamboo's done really, really well. You got the ropes tying it together and all the kind of like all the moss growing on there as well. I don't know how long the raft's been in there, but yeah, clearly long enough for the moss to grow.
Because she can actually control fire with a lot of her special moves. That she's almost taekwondo in her sort of attacks with her kicks and stuff, and then all flames and shit start flying out around her, so she can control fire, which is really good element. I mean, there is a little bit of a yin and yang effect going on here with the water element base and then the fiery top, which is just fucking class. It looks absolutely amazing. Yeah.
And it is, so you've got the clear resin flames. So this, when you get this, you get the base. So the base is with the raft and the clear resin water, and then you get the clear resin piece that goes on top, the one around here, and then you get this other one which kind of sits then on top of that. And then you get the character.
Like XM Phoenix style, in it? How they like sandwich on each other.
Well, I don't know. This one's got a peg.
So
does she? Yeah. Okay. And then you got the character. You have the bow that goes on. You have these two kind of big ribbon things, so they're separate. The hair's separate. The fans are separate. So it's quite a lot of little intricate parts to put on there. Once you get it together, it's actually fine. Because we've just moved this, I think that ribbon's kind of come out a little bit, so I might need to press that in a bit. I'll wait for it to come back around. No, the other bit, the one below it.
I was going to say that's not.
It's fine. I'll wait for it to come around.
You wait. Take your time.
Yeah. I'm happy to wait. So yeah, the flames are painted very well. You know, you got the
look a bit better than last
kind
time.
of the yellows, and then goes into the orange and bright orange tips there. So yeah, that's done really, really well. I do actually really like water effect. I don't know if that gets captured very well because of the fact that it's got the black base underneath, and I'm not sure the light kind of gets through it.
Yeah,
but
it's not getting through as much as the flames actually are at this moment.
Yeah, so
it's got a fantastic flow to it and a great, sort of, like I said before, a fire and water, like almost element, sort of calm. Yeah. Because water, the calmness of water and the chaos of the flame. I kind of like that sort of storytelling. It's got fantastic flow to it, unbelievable flow and textures. As you start moving you start getting onto the bottom area in ninja socks and the sort of them crazy sort of foot half sock things, half like guards that she's wearing. You've got fantastic textures running through that. The same with these gigantic bow beaded things that would probably whip you in the face. She probably hit you with them, didn't she? She got hit you with them, surely.
I can't remember.
Surely she got a lash you with them shit things.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, they've got great textures on them as well. I mean, you probably, maybe from here you can't see, but there's a lot of texture running through.
Well, yeah, you got the heavy texture. It's almost like from this angle here, it looks almost like a similar texture to like a gi or something like that.
Exactly,
like
a thick.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say cotton. What's the gi made out of? Is it cotton?
Canvas, I think.
It is canvas, yeah. So it's definitely heavy duty geared. Beads lovely and smooth, and you've got little tassel sort of things on the top. You start working your way into the body, and I'm pleased to say they've improved on the shading.
Yeah, the skin colours before weren't. Yeah, they're much better now than they were before. Skin colours are a lot more fleshy, I want to say, but but they look a bit more better. That's really bad English.
Better. Wow,
that's
great.
well bad English.
Christ.
Jesus Christ. They do look. I mean, they look better than the actual.
She's got great colour in her. I mean, her thighs and running up her legs and things. You definitely get more of a contour with the shape of the skin. You can see the sort of. The great thing about this piece, which I really like, is it's incredibly feminine. Like the female form is really sexy. Really, I mean, she's not overly muscled or exaggerated. To be honest, she has nice tapered waist, but it's not ridiculously not possible. And then obviously with her chest and things like that, she's a shapely girl, but it's not anything that doesn't look like a shapely woman could have, which I kind of dig.
Well, yeah, she'd be blessed to have an arse and pair of tits like that.
Thank you for that.
So if I just kind of... Why aren't you talking? Why are you fucking trying to pressure me?
I want it to feel like you're taking a bomb apart, but that's fine.
Yeah. Well, I mean, here as well, going into the arse as well, the arse is done really, really well. And you got the kind of where is she got a leotard? What's she wearing?
Yeah.
So what she's kind of wearing, the actual material does actually kind of flick up.
Yeah.
So there is actually fully sculpted on there.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you get sometimes when you get the way that a thong or something goes in, it's almost like a very light sculpt on there, and then heavy paint, and then kind of but this actually you could see where the seam line of that
rides
part
up a bit, which is fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Well done.
Oh yeah.
Then you start going on to you move your way up, and you start getting into where the actual suit sort of tapers up, and you can see a hint of side boob on her, which is really nicely done. She's got her modesty is covered where it needs to be, but you've got more than enough sort of skin on show that you're just you're super hot.
Wouldn't surprise me with someone like Eddie Brock, the sculptor guy, if he gets one of these and just makes her a little bit more revealing.
Why
Yeah,
not?
yeah.
Why not? Definitely.
It's kind of
I
thing
think
he
he's got
does.
the skills to get that done. The bow that goes around sort of her shoulders, around her back, is just really cool.
Yeah.
There's something almost slightly kinky about it. Maybe that's just me.
A bit of bondage,
A bit of bondage, kind of digging that a little bit. And then you start working your way sort of into where her suit sort of rides into the shoulders, and it's fantastically well done. The lines across the suit itself are sort of smooth, and then the actual red parts are heavily textured.
Almost like a Vampirella-esque kind of outfit.
It is a little bit like that. Yeah, I definitely get that from it.
And then you go into the kind of arms and where they go down. You've got these kind of pinks. And within the flesh tones going within the muscles, like a shade in there, and then you kind of go down. You got the fingers are very delicate. The movement is great in them, and then it kind of goes and then it goes into the fans, which they position very well, and then they balance they stay very well. They're magnetized in by the wrists, and then you've got that kind of tassel that then wraps around as well. So yeah, they're done very, very well.
Probably some sort of plastic style. What is it?
PU, yeah.
PU.
Yeah, probably like a PU or...
Yeah, something like that. Just something where it's a little bit more dexterous. You can manoeuvre it a
Sure.
little bit.
Yeah,
It's just handy.
And then when you go into sort of the hairpiece comes off.
That hair,
and again, it's got
like this crazy detail on that.
a lot of flow in the hair as well, which kind of adds to
so many strands
the rest of it.
I mean, it's you can the sculpt itself on the hair, the ponytail at the back. It's long, but it's not a big clump of hair. It is the strands go all the way up. I mean, the lines go all the way up, and they haven't thrown the paint over the top of the sculpt, so you've lost all that detail.
Yeah,
and it has hints of brown. It has hints. It has some like shades into it. It's not just one solid colour. It's fantastically well done, that hair. It's really, really nice. For a ponytail, it's how many of them they look fucking shit, don't they? They look like the Wizard of Oz, like, you know, the broomstick of the fucking witch. You know, it basically just like goes like this, and it's like a big clump of shit, and there's got a couple of lines in it. This is
like one of those little plastic horses you get as a kid.
Yeah, it's like this may be one of the best ponytail sort of styled hair sculpts I've seen. Yeah. There's just lines all over it, going from top to bottom, flowing all over the place. They really do look fantastic. Really well done.
And then you kind of go onto the face here, and I think they got kind of like eyes. They've got like acrylic or
similar, very similar to Morrigan, isn't it? The style,
like with like a kind of doll's eyes in there, you know. You got that in there.
And someone's been watching you, bro. Someone's been watching you work. Because the eyes, they've got a lot of life in them. They're like glassy type eyes. They're really, you know, they've got depth to them. You can see straight into them. They're like some sort of clear. I don't know how you would even describe that, but there's definitely 3 dimensions to those eyes.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like there's like a decal stuck on. It's not like it's been painted on. It's like you would have in like a doll. I wouldn't say it's a glass eye, but yeah, maybe like.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's got layers to it. You know what I mean? You can see into her eyes. Whereas, you know, it's not just like a blank and just across. It's amazing, really. Yeah.
And then, so that's pretty much all of that, is it?
Well, yeah, I mean, they've got the flow going from the hand. I mean, basically, she's making like a massive S thing. And what's quite amazing with this is there's just one fucking foot in there.
Yeah.
Nothing else is connected, is it?
No, this isn't touching. It's
deceptive.
It's deceptive because that's not resting on there. But what it is this gives it like a little bit of leeway if it was to lean. There's literally like, you know, like one. You could probably get a card in there, but if this was to say lean, it would just rest on here, you know. So
it would just rest. But the way that they've done it, because of the flow of it, with all the hair and these, you know, big like beaded things that are sticking out, are pushing the weight the opposite way.
Yeah.
Which is clever. Because if you think about it like that, in front of her, like body-wise, is nothing.
Yeah.
Her knee is going out like so, and her foot. So her foot's like that, and then her knee comes out here. So that part of the knee is where the weight is going to pull it this way. But her arm is behind her, and then the beads are behind her, her hair is behind her, and the bow's behind her.
Yeah.
So all that weight is counterbalancing against the knee, which is just really exceptional engineering.
Very well done, very clever done.
Because all that weight's there.
Yeah.
And that's going to keep it straight, which, you know, some pieces you think, that's fucking going.
Yeah, there's quite a few pieces like that. Where
you do, don't you? You just look at it, you're like, that's not lasting.
Like, they lasted in a hot country and whatever else.
I've got to be honest though, I did think that Spider-Man Premium Format, the one hand thing, I thought, you fucking off your head. That does never moved.
No, they've got a whole.
That was one of them where I saw it, I was like, that's going.
They got a whole metal frame in the middle of it. Yeah, I can't remember what you call that now. When you sculpt armature, they've got like a whole armature thing going on.
Yeah. I mean, this is just beautiful engineering. I have to say, it's one of my favourite Kinetiquettes pieces. It still is one of my favourites.
It's definitely up there.
One of the best female pieces that I've seen.
I think this is their best female piece, easily, and then probably their best male piece would be, you know, the Terry. So yeah. All right. So what we do then is Geo grab tape measure. Good bitch. And let's see what she measures in at.
What do you think she is?
I don't know. I mean, it's about 20 inches. Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look. Well, what do you know? It's 51 centimetres, 20 inches to the top of that. Amazing.
Wow.
I mean, honestly.
I can't remember.
Some days you're just winning. Some days you're just winning.
I can't remember the rest.
Do you not?
I peaked. I peaked early.
It's about 15 inches wide. Yeah. I'll check this again, actually, because I made a bold statement on the last bit there. Just keep that line, yeah?
Yeah.
So I would say that's with the curl there, it's got to be safely, I would say it's about 15.5 inches. So it's around 38, 39 centimeters.
Okay.
And then you're going to be displaying it like so. So it's depth, which will be, hold that line, and I'll go that way. Just hold it from the front. You got it? On your knees, motherfucker. Got it?
Yeah.
I would say it's around 13 inches.
Okay.
So 30, 33, 34 centimeters.
Could be DTOF territory.
Yeah, I think it is. I mean,
It's close.
It really depends on where the bars are, but diagonally you've got much. I think you've got 17. I know for a fact, because I had it and I have a DTOF, that I got the Green Goblin premium format into a DTOF, and you have one.
I have it there,
into a
dickhead.
DTOF, right? Yeah, but I did it before you did it,
Yeah.
right? You didn't believe it'd go in there, correct? You used to say, you have it on the top.
No, there's some statues I've seen people put in that I'm like...
The Green Goblin is 17 inches across.
Is deceptively big.
Across. So if you can get Green Goblin in, and he's 17 inches, I mean, it doesn't go in.
It doesn't go in,
which is a shame. But I mean, I think you could get this in there.
Yeah.
Obviously, you'd need to use the 6mm wire bolts. Check out our video on how to do that. Clamps, yeah, the wire. They actually are called wire bolts as well as clamps as well. Because I've actually said they're wire clamps. I'm just going, I can't find them. You mean U-bolts? And I've gone, yeah.
Oh yeah, they're called U-bolts.
U-bolts, wire clamps, wire bolt, all that, all that jazz. But I think she'll go in there. So that's a good start.
All right. So what we'll do there is we'll finish up. Do the usual, guys: like, comment, subscribe, share, click on the bell, become part of our notification squad. And if you're on Instagram, follow us on Instagram. We are rad_Titan. If you're on Facebook and you want somewhere to chat statues, then look us up, Rad Titan Statue Collectors, and we have a stringent approval process, but you will get in if you're not a dickhead.
If you send me a PM saying why have I not been thinged, I'll just be like, okay, let me look,
and then ask someone else to do it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. The tail doesn't wag the fucking dog.
You don't buy a dog and bark.
Exactly, you don't buy a dog and bark yourself. Exactly. So yeah, but you will get it. I mean, we just check everybody. If you're a bell end, you ain't getting in. If you're on the level, you probably will.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Peace. Yo, welcome to Team Rad Titan, and today we're going to be reviewing the Kinetiquettes quarter scale Labajingitika. Yeah. Babajuba. Yo, welcome to Team Rad Titan, and today
motherfuckers.
You did that well on purpose, delayed and slow and everything else, alright. Yo, welcome to
Yo! What do you want? That's what you do to me every fucking time.
Yeah!
Yo!
Alright. That was scale. Like on scale. Yeah. Do you know what I feel like? I feel like fucking DiCaprio in fucking Wolf of Wall Street. Lemons. Go defend! Fucking feel like that.
Do you want me to do the intro?
Yeah, you might want to try.
Mai Shiranui. Yeah?
Yeah, that's right.
What did you spat all over her? Yeah, cocaine, fuck you.
That was a collector's item, motherfucker.
Oh my god. Mai from Fatal Fury. Everyone, fucking dolphin, fucking stupid cunt noises you making. Fucking moon pie motherfucker.
I got fucking that moon pie. I can't get out now. I just can't get out. All the way some gore bread. Fuck.
Alright, so what we'll do then is we'll grab the tape measure and we'll give it a little measure. Yeah. What do you say? I'd say about...
You
dirty motherfucker.
You dizzy motherfucker.
Alright, let's
what
go
do you
back.
say it is?
Go back.
What is it?
Go back.
You say it is.
Well, I know, because you just fucking measured it. No, go back. We'll start again.